Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. At PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's Conversational Radio Show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Oh, we actually have the cameras working now. See what you can do in a break. And in the studio with me, Eddie Bader, looking like a pool liner over there. Looking like, boy, did you, instead of, is that actually you? Did somebody just stick a hose in a pool and you popped up?
This is a new pool liner, too, not the faded ones. That
yeah, but it looks like an outdoor, like above ground pool. Sort of thing.
Definitely. But
right.
Those have the prettier colors, Joey.
They do?
Yes.
What kind of color you like on your outdoor pool?
This,
Right.
bright blue, a kind of a, hey.
I thought you would have like mermaids on the side of it.
No, but I did see a man this weekend on a video with the mermaid thing going on. I didn't know
what?
He had the mermaid tail.
Yeah.
If you go down to Weeki Springs in Florida, they have the whole mermaid thing. Apparently, they have a man now that's doing the man-made, and I did
see one of the fitness influencers like testing that out, saying it's one of the hardest things he's ever done.
Bet it
like
is.
Swimming with one of those stupid tails.
Just getting the stupid suit on.
Yeah, but people like that was just the guy having fun doing a challenge, like doing this for a living.
It's been around forever. The women do it. I remember as a kid, my parents took us by there. But
but guys are taking up a lot of the women's jobs. Did you see that one LSU cheerleader? He had some spunk.
He's got some spirit.
Yeah.
But Joey, if you're other cheerleaders, I mean, you're going to start losing your gig.
Oh, and there's always been male cheerleaders, but they're often the ones, throwing them
holders,
up in the air and
post
all.
Guys,
it's athleticism. Instead, this guy was
this guy's a dancer.
Man.
He's got jazz. Yes, he does.
Man, he's got some snap.
Yeah, he does, man. He's got spirit.
Let's stop while we're at. Let's go to Austin Baranco with Invista Advisors. Hey, Austin, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right, guys. I'm chuckling at what you're talking about. It's pretty funny stuff.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you saw that video, but it didn't make me mad. It just made me kind of go, what in the world is wrong with that kid?
I don't think I saw a video, maybe an article headline or something, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, as we're seeing all sorts of with Trump meeting with the South Korean president, I thought for today it would be better to just focus on what y'all do there and Invista, kind of do a little deeper dive into, say, the holistic approach y'all take there.
Yeah, definitely. So, at Invista Advisors, we're a registered investment advisory, which allows us to do a wide host of things in the financial arena for our clients. And so, a typical client interaction when they first approach us involves sit down and a financial plan. Usually takes, an initial meeting to gather information, sometimes 2 meetings to get all the documents pulled together. And we build out a roadmap. Typically preparing people for retirement is the area most people choose to focus on in the beginning. But a lot of times these people are business owners or have kids in college or a variety of other financial needs, and we build those all into the plan and then kind of branch out from there, ultimately handling their liquid net worth and managing their investments for them, coaching them through in a consulting capacity on any type of business deals. And that's really in a nutshell the typical client. But I always say on your show, if there's any questions that listeners have in the realm of finance, it doesn't have to be cookie cutter like the scenario I just described. Give us a call and we'll, dive deeper, understand your need. And if we can't help you, we'll point you in the right direction.
And those sometimes can be the most fun clients. Like everybody can, it's good serving clients, but like when it's that unique problem, like I never heard of that before. Let's dig into this.
Unique challenges.
And I love meeting people with unique scenarios. I have the privilege of meeting with a wide variety of socioeconomic classes too. And so I've seen, really large and really small deals and everything in between. And I also want to give a quick shout out too, Joey, to you. This weekend I was at an event and I approached a gentleman. His daughter was receiving an award to congratulate him. And he said, "Oh, you're the guy on the Joey Clark show." And so it always amazes me how deep your reach is in the community. And so really appreciate your partnership. And it's always cool when people come up and tell me they hear me on your show.
Well, I shouldn't say it, but it always amazes me too, but I love it.
Well, you know who
really do
listens,
love
don't
it.
you?
Everybody.
Y'all
Y'all get in touch with Invista Advisors. You can always learn more at InvistaAdvisors.com, looking at the website right now. But I encourage you to just call them direct, get the conversation going at 387-0094. And when you call them up at 387-0094, be sure to say, "Hey, I heard Austin Branco on that radio show with Joey Clark. I want to see what y'all can do for me."
Awesome. Thank you, Joey and Eddie. And Eddie, I'm tuning in to check out your shirt when I get back to the office. Apparently it is electric.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put your sunglasses on.
It's bold.
All righty, guys. Talk to you later.
See you, man.
Later, Austin. Again, folks, that's Austin Branco with Invista Advisors. Always appreciate his time as well as his expertise and insights.
Mm-hmm.
So did you see what Trump came out with?
I saw a couple of things.
Did you see that? Well, you say some things.
Well, I saw earlier today, I watched him a lot with the South Korean leader,
How did that go? Because you have that experience with the Korean.
They both have a lot in common. And
Yeah.
I can see
And recently,
they
though,
get along
there's
just
been
fine.
some like crazy purge or like invasion in the churches and stuff, which I believe that's the top religion there is Christianity.
yeah, but there's not. I was surprised when we were there, and I don't think it's changed, but we were told that Christianity is big there, but religion is not big there. It's
Oh,
not
don't you dare proselytize outside the church.
because we literally saw swastikas. Like you would drive or be on the train or whatever, and you saw them, and it's a religious symbol before, Nazi man there ruined it, but they still have it. So we asked about it.
Wait, you said swastikas?
Yeah, you see them.
I thought you for a second said swastickers, like a mix of
Oh, no.
swastikas and pot stickers.
No,
Like,
but
what
you
kinda
see them.
racist
You
joke
see
is that?
them, and we asked them about it. We asked our tour host about it, and she told us her side of it. We're like, well, the entire world agreed after Hitler that we weren't going to do that anymore. And they're like, yeah, that's y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
So
they
you
got-
watch a lot of that with the South Korean
Yeah.
guy.
I enjoy because I enjoy it. They have a lot in common. Yeah, and I think we need a very strong relationship with the South Koreans now more
Well,
than ever.
Trump, before he met with him,
Yeah.
signed a particular executive order.
I heard about one that we're going to sign today.
Might get folks a little riled up either way. It's an executive order to restore respect, pride, and sanctity to the American flag.
Yeah.
Which is like, would it went somewhere? I thought,
well,
I thought-
Joey, I will be. Yes, it's gone somewhere.
like I treat that with, I don't
We
want to touch
do.
the ground.
We do, but in my lifetime, I've seen that go from a very honored flag to I've seen people trash it, burn it, step
Sure.
on it, and it's never made me feel very well. I do appreciate the fact that yes, we can do that,
Mhm.
but you should.
But it's more than just restore respect, pride, and sanctity to the American flag and prosecute those who desecrate this symbol of our freedom, identity, and strength.
Really don't have that much of an issue with it.
Well, but the president can just start making up laws, though. Yeah, and
Congress-
they've been doing it for a while.
yeah, Congress
Yeah,
does.
they
yeah.
kind of can.
I mean, you're not supposed to be able to kill U.S. citizens, but Barack Obama did.
Oh, right. And you're not supposed to be able to just start wars willy-nilly, but
They all do
every
that.
president seems to do that. And then it's like most of the stuff the government does, like, hey, just talk to Judge Napolitano. It's all unconstitutional.
Yes.
And I tend to agree with them on that. But it's also the world we live in. But yeah, Trump is essentially signing an executive order to prosecute people who engage in flag burning and desecration. And let me see the exact language of this here.
What if the flag is made in China?
Right.
Can we?
Right. The executive order will direct the Attorney General, Pam. I love how he still uses just first names. Pam will take care of it. Thanks, Pam. The Attorney General, Pam, to prosecute those who violate laws, quote, in ways that involve desecrating the flag, and to pursue litigation that would clarify the scope of the First Amendment as it relates to flag desecration. The order additionally directs Attorney General Pam Bondi to refer flag desecration cases that violate state and local laws to appropriate local authorities. So it's essentially like, hey, go prosecute somebody. Let's pick a fight with the Supreme Court and see if we can get something.
I don't mind it, but I don't think we got time for this right now.
There is one like hardcore person. Have you ever heard of Jesse Kelly? He's a radio host out of Texas.
He sounds familiar.
I like the guy a lot. Definitely comparable opinions.
Mhm.
And he's an ex-Marine.
Okay.
He put this out, and I'm like, I don't often quote another talk show host, but like, this is too damn good. He says, and he's like a 6'6" guy. He goes hard in the paint against folks too. Like, he's kind of a shock jock. Like, I like him a lot. He goes, I would never in a million years harm the American flag. But a president telling me I can't has me as close as I've ever been to lighting one on fire. I'm a free American citizen. And if I feel like torching one, I will. This is garbage.
I got to be honest. I like the fact that we can. I don't like the fact that people do.
Yes.
I don't think I would ever be one either, but I don't. That's just another, to me, that's another free speech.
Now, and there's other angle to this. Like, I'd imagine one of these fellas on the line here, if he caught you desecrating the American flag,
I've seen that happen before,
might risk, assaulting you and then take it up with the grand jury. So, stuff happens if you start desecrating a very important symbol of this nation.
Yeah, but it is a symbol. And that's, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is a symbol. But I can see where people have been trampled by the government, feel so frustrated that they take it upon themselves to do that. Getting something out of it. But I don't enjoy seeing it at all. I've seen it most of my life, especially other countries. And it's kind of a slap in the face. And
have you seen the old Penn and Teller magic trick where they have a flag and they kind of put it in a container, spark, and it looks like fire and it just disappears, like nothing's in the container. I haven't seen that. And then all of a sudden they click again, and what comes back out is the Bill of Rights and the First Amendment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So was that desecration, or is that making a point?
No, it's just magic.
And actually, it was the flag. The flag wasn't destroyed, but they're not telling you how they did the magic trick.
How do I know that?
All right. Let's go to Soldier Boy, see what he thinks on this thing.
What's
up, man?
Hey, it's AKA Big Balls.
Hey, AKA
oh
Big
no,
Balls.
you gotta. There's only one Big Balls right now. That guy is an American hero. So I know you're a man, but you can't steal his title.
Let's put it this way: I can steer the car and turn it to my left and do a 360 without using my hands.
We got remote steering?
That's disgusting. You should probably go to a doctor if you can do that.
It's close to power steering.
You wish.
Hey, yeah, thank you. You too. Hey, two things I want to bring up real quick, okay? First thing is, I noticed I don't keep much into politics from Prattville, but correct me if I'm wrong on this, okay?
Hmm. I
went through Prattville. I saw 6, 7 sign billboards, everything. And they're all for the mayor's position, right?
Hmm.
Okay, 6 or 7, 8 people. How many of those people have actually come on your radio station for interviews?
None. Only Gillespie.
Yeah. Only one that
and honestly, like I keep saying it all over the years. If you want to come on, just ask.
Reach out.
We will
reach
out.
Yeah, we'll have everybody on.
Well, that tells me a little bit about these individuals. They want to have the big balls. Can I say that?
Yeah.
The big balls to come on Joey's show. Are they afraid of you, Joey?
They shouldn't be. I'm a sweetheart.
That's my point, Joey. I was like, I said I looked at my girlfriend and I said, how many of those, because we would listen to you pretty, if not podcasted, you know? And I said, hey, where the hell are all these 6, 7 damn people?
Yeah.
And she says, you're right. Other than Gillespie coming on so that the rest of them are wasting their damn time.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
if you're
see.
not on the Joey show, if you're not on the Joey show, you're not going to win. Okay? Simple as that.
I
don't know about that.
I don't know. We don't have a track record that shows that.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you saying? We've had a lot of losers on?
Sometimes we back
No,
the
I'm
wrong
saying,
horse, Joey. Yes.
I think I'm going to go down the horse track, man, and bet on Joey. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah,
I
win.
appreciate that vote of confidence.
Okay. Second thing is, okay, and final talking point. I heard on your news that a pedestrian got hit and killed while crossing the bypass over here on an eastern bypass at 8:00 at night. Okay.
Okay.
Add 2 and 2 together, I get 4. Now I don't get 5 like some people doing this new math, you know. But I get to number 4. 4 tells me they're homeless at 8:00 in the morning crossing the bypass. Okay.
Okay.
You know how many times I've come close to hitting and killing them? It's getting bad.
It is getting bad.
It is bad.
Go down Carmichael Road, especially right at dark. Yeah.
And
Greg
some of
was
these
telling-
folks
on
are
the Greg show,
Yeah, go ahead.
and Greg said he goes in the morning when he comes to work. He says they're crossing the road in the sunrise.
Yep.
And you can't see them.
Yeah.
And sometimes at night, the worst thing is they're wearing dark clothing, dark shoes, dark pants, so like they're goth or something.
Mhm.
And I'm not worried about hitting them and killing them. I'm worried about my deductible on my car because I know they ain't got no damn insurance to sue.
This is true.
So do we need to make some crossovers like they do at some schools and colleges, you know?
Not the
Or
worst
do we
idea.
make or one underground like they used to make? Remember the ones underground they used to make?
Yeah, those proved to be a little bit of an issue.
Or,
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah. They were fun though.
Mhm.
Good times down there.
Oh, I remember the one
Down
that
the
used to
tunnel.
remember where St. Pete is.
Yeah.
Like the old flips used to be.
Yeah.
And that one that was under there, and like I it's like an old memory that I'm like, was that even real?
There was one between Capitol Heights and Robert E. Lee, and yeah, it was.
Yeah.
This,
So it goes
real, 'cause
underground.
There was a smell.
Yeah. Oh
You
no,
can't
and it's
deny.
incredibly dangerous.
Yes. Well,
and you know, I mean, it's bad enough hitting a damn deer down a dark what do you call it, country road,
yep.
but hitting a human being and have him on your windshield,
Yeah, man. Well,
that's got to freak. And they said two of the drivers, 2 separate drivers were involved. Okay, one stayed and one didn't. You know what? The one that left that didn't stay,
Yeah.
I can't really blame him. Him or her.
Yeah.
That scared the crap out of me too.
well, I appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the talking with you.
See you,
All right,
Soldier
man. Be careful out there,
Boy.
man.
Especially the vote of confidence. Appreciate that a lot. And, you know, I will say I had to stop at the convenience store, the Circle K.
Yeah.
Where they get the crispy, crunchy chicken. Luckily, nobody was in there holding up the line.
Oh, that's
Like,
good.
they need a separate line.
Dude,
for
they
the
have
crispy
self
crunchy.
checkout at some of those now. Why don't you do the
Well,
self
they did.
checkout?
They didn't on this one.
Oh,
Yeah, they got 2 lanes, 2 registers, and it's like you should dedicate one to the crispy, crunchy chicken because that always takes forever. Make sure to get my hot sauce.
Well, yeah.
But I stop in there, and there's some gentleman who looks distraught, talking with a cop,
Mhm.
but it's a lady cop,
Yo.
a
Brown hair?
young black
Long?
woman, and I immediately came back to me that summer working Parks and Rec. We,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Officer.
Arrest me.
So I was learning new things about me. I didn't know that. It's like, look at that uniform. I was like, I'm starting to relate to the ladies. Yeah, I'm
You like a woman in uniform, do you?
and she seemed confident, put together, even though the guy was distraught, giving her earful. She was holding her ground and
I
just
see
taking
that.
the report.
I
Yeah.
do like seeing a woman in uniform, especially if the uniform is the beach volleyball.
You're such a pig. Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
Hey, Joey.
Hey,
Good afternoon.
hey, Eric. How are you doing?
I'm partly cloudy with a good chance of rain, but buddy, I tell you, Carmichael Road. I've traveled that road quite frequently
Mhm.
and did a workout that way on that. I can remember back in the day when it was one of the most thriving areas. And what needs to take place? I mean, I've heard Sky on the news report had a murder as well as I don't know how many it makes this year out in that little spot. But what I tell you, what gets me is, is our mayor. I mean, is he asleep at the wheel? I mean, what the hell's going on? I mean, come on, man, you bound to know what's going on out there.
No, it's the same. It's the same issue, and like every other city, you can't hire enough cops, and they're either going to have to rely on more tech, which it seems what they're going to do with the new budget, or they're going to have to continue to hire more folks. They seem hopeful that they're doing better this year than they were last year, but as you see with Trump's push, like it's a problem everywhere, and you need to solve a lot of these issues. You just need more officers.
A lot of cities are pushing back on the Trump thing, which surprises
me.
Yeah,
this is insane, man. I mean, what do you need? Social workers? I mean, what do we need? Social police? I mean, we need to get them out there and say, look, we don't really need to be doing this. We need to shake and sing Kumbaya. I mean, when the hell is this going to stop? Because there's people that can't even go out and have a good time, and it's became so bad, and it's pathetic. Carmichael Road, and it's not only there.
All right,
it's not on.
No, it's going to get better here though. We got some new construction projects that are coming up here. Got a new car dealership up the road.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's an interesting spot.
Yeah. So yeah.
They give the wheelchair, the homeless, and everything else a place. I've had them walk out in front of me at 2 a.m. going to work. Yeah, why not just go ahead and give them a vest and allow them? I mean, this is it's not just on Eastern Boulevard. It's on the west side of Montgomery, on the north side of Montgomery.
Yep. Right now. It's all over.
Well, I appreciate the call, Eric.
Appreciate it, buddy. Take care, man.
Sir. Troy Carrico joining us in the studio.
How you doing, Troy?
Hey, better late than never, right?
How you doing? Glad to see you, man.
Excellent, man. I'm doing great. How's everybody doing?
Good. Like that shirt.
You like that shirt?
I like that shirt.
Rocket Sans, baby. 187 parachute infantry. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is Eddie. I think somebody just put a hose into an above ground pool, and that guy popped
up. Joey, you just don't like it when I bring color to the room, do you? This is color, baby.
That is model. That's model.
Based on my earlier comment, I don't think I have an issue with that. Mrs. Officer.
I still think I have to share with you that on Friday night when I was with Joey, and I'm very proud of Joey. Very proud of Joey. He stayed out. He shut the place down.
We're like 9.
Yeah, it was 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's Joey.
He just had a good time. We had a good time, and but he disagrees. And I got to be honest, that little meme you did, that little thing you did on him.
Somebody sent it to me. I thought it was wonderful.
That looks like the illegitimate love child of JD Vance and Joey.
It did.
Not Joey.
I kind of agreed with that. I thought that was pretty good too.
Oh no, that's from you talking about the one with KI this year?
Yeah.
That was from an old photo of mine where I was trying to do the suited and booted look.
Oh no.
Well,
but then my campaign slogan was going to be "Sex, Money, Power."
But see, you never shared that with me.
Yeah,
so
and Kay called after you left the other day.
Where's Joey?
Yeah, she was looking for a little fireman, and that
Little
kind of brought all that up. Yeah,
Oh, my.
it was great. Good time.
Let's go to line 3. You're on there. Who's this?
Joey, this is Babs, and I'm only supposed to call once a day, but I forgot to tell you this. I need to brag on Andrew Szymanski.
Okay.
I live in Prattville. I sent him a text about the occupational tax, and he answered me back about a 2-paragraph text. And I just had to call and tell you that. I just thought that was awesome. I don't even live in Montgomery. I live in Prattville. So I just wanted to tell you that. And also, didn't you interview Mr. Mullins that's running against Mayor Gillespie last week?
I don't believe so.
Well, you interviewed somebody that was running against the mayor. Maybe Mullins is not the right name, but I heard it.
No, I think that might have been Greg. Maybe.
I think it was Greg. I think it was Greg.
Oh, okay. I could have wondered you. Okay, thank you for letting me say that. I was very impressed with Andrew.
Andy's a good guy.
Yes.
Real good guy.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Babs.
Yeah, Szymanski's one of the good
He's
ones,
a
man.
great guy, man.
Like, I don't always agree with him on everything, obviously, but
I don't
he's
either.
a very straight shooter on a
He's a
lot
straight
of issues.
shooter. He thinks outside the box.
And he'll actually try to persuade you of his perspective
Yeah.
in a reasonable way.
Besides
Wow.
going because I said so.
That's rare.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I really like
absolutely rare.
Really do.
Hey, this part of the program
Yeah.
brought to you by River Region Contracting and their River Region Contracting. Todd Clark and that great team of his are ready to help you with that roof of yours.
Mhm.
You know, there are some guys like, I do it myself. Like in everything they do. I just do it myself.
I used to be that guy, but not anymore, Joey. Not anymore. I can't do that kind of thing anymore.
Myself. What's wrong with your phone? over there?
You know what? I try to keep track of the live chat, and my volume was acting up. So
I thought it was Eddie.
Yeah, I'm over here
No,
grabbing my
that-
phone.
it was a
thinking it's me.
ventriloquist. You're over there. Chirp.
Yeah, he's sitting there going like he dealt it. Like, I don't know what the
He
deal
looked
is.
guilty.
I did. Like, I'm trying to make it
With
stop.
a shirt
I
like
can't
that,
make
you
it
know
stop.
it's I'm right.
But you know, like there's a lot of do-it-yourself guys like, I'll just get on
Oh,
my
yeah.
own roof. But what are you actually looking for?
And how are you going to get back down, man?
Right.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not the
Safely.
fast way.
Safely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part. So instead, call True Pros there at River Region Contracting. Todd Clark and the team ready to help you out with a free, always free
Mhm.
inspection. That way, you should get that inspection done like at least once a year.
At least once a year. That's what we do.
So you're staying on top of things because they're going to find those issues that you're not going to see, that the layman say is not
Exactly.
going to catch with the naked eye. What do they find on your metal roof? Some of the rubber.
Some of the rubber seals were starting to
really?
break,
Yeah.
and that's what I was worried about. And sure enough, they kind of confirmed it for me. And they didn't just say, "Oh yeah, Eddie, we got it." They showed me example after example. So for me, it was the best thing to do. Just go ahead and get it all replaced, and then I'll get them to check it again this coming year, and probably every year after that until they tell me it's time to replace it again. So, and they should last. He told me it should last another 10, 12 years.
And so when they find that issue, they write up an estimate for you for free.
Wrote up an estimate, gave me some showed pictures of it and everything.
Nice.
So I knew exactly what I was looking at.
And of course, if you're worried about the insurance company, they're insurance specialists at River Region Contracting. So they walk you through that claims process, make it a swift and easy experience. Again, that's River Region Contracting with Todd Clark. 356-8635. Again, 356-8635. And be sure to tell them that Joey, Eddie, and Troy, the fellas on the radio, sent you. Again, 272-9228 if you want to get in on the conversation. That's 334-272-9228.
We did have a call earlier. Wanted to correct you on the penitentiary is the word you were trying to say when you were saying penitentiary.
Penitentiary?
You kept saying penitentiary.
Well, sometimes I say things in a way that I wish.
I know, and I let them know that you were just being funny, but they wanted me to make sure.
Being
Penitentiary, yeah. Realtor.
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 One day, I have to admit, I had a blonde moment when I had hair at the time.
Mhm.
I'm going down the road and there's a car and it says ELOPED. I go, eloped. What is an eloped? My wife goes, that's eloped, dummy. I said, got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Carry on.
our buddy Seth used to come in, and one of his favorite
Elo,
bands was
man.
ELO. And so after the third or fourth time, we went, "Are you saying ELO?" Oh, is that what they're
Electric
called?
Light Orchestra?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you make of Trump trying to ban flag burning through executive
Oh,
order?
that's a
I like it.
good question.
I think it's great.
Military, yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys talked about the National Guard deployments?
Not in detail. Not
Yeah,
recently.
that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Montgomery's slated to have, I think, 125.
Yeah, and then now Trump in the latest and this morning, when asked about like Chicago and other places, like, well, I may not. So
Keep
he's
them off
sort of
guard.
Why
Keep
wouldn't you
them off
not
guard.
want it? Especially if someone in Chicago. Granted, it's going to make you look bad.
because I think you are testing the legal line if the governor doesn't want it. Now they've already tested that line with California and
Right.
Newsom, that event that happened out there where they were harassing the ICE agents and all that. But I think they understand they don't want to get caught up too much in a legal fight. And so at the state level, you need the governor to essentially approve this sort of thing.
Right.
So Alabama, I'm sure Kay Ivey
I don't
should
see no
go.
pushback from Kay.
Now, you know, there's different titles that they use in order to activate the Guard for certain things. There's Title 10, Title 32. So there's all these different titles, and that's where the contention in the law comes. But you know, back for a moment, I just want to ask you guys this. You mentioned about harassing ICE agents. I don't know about you, but I think it's time to start busting some heads. You know what? You start throwing rocks at police. Guess what? Just like the Israelis, I'm sorry, you're going to be subject to gunfire. and that'll stop that stuff in a hurry.
Troy, I've experienced that at a very young age. I used to throw dirt clogs at
I
police
used
cars.
to, I've done that too.
And what I learned was
Clogs?
that dirt clogs.
Okay.
Clods. Some people
Penitentiary
call them
area,
clods. Yes.
And what I learned was that will get you a weekend down at the old city morgue of washing police cars. So I learned that lesson very young.
Nice.
So I know, yeah. I realized that's not what you should be doing, and that
At the
behavior needed to be
morgue, At
corrected.
the morgue of all places.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, it
grim.
used to
That's a
be-
grim punishment.
And the sign was still there at the time that said city morgue.
Yeah. That's how you screwed up your pituitary.
That gland went, yeah.
So that's what's wrong with you.
No, in places like Florida, they've been saying that, and you don't really see much.
You don't
problem.
do you?
Right. And I don't. Granted that there is a freedom of speech there, but as someone that's older now, I don't appreciate it. It does get me riled up seeing someone burn the flag. I don't understand why you need to be at that level to show. If you're that disgusted in the U.S.,
Get out.
get out.
Nobody's making you say.
You
You
know,
know, that's
and
what
I
Joey and I were
love that.
talking on Friday.
Yeah,
He
kid.
said, one of the things is nobody's making you.
No.
You have options. You have mobility in this federalist system.
But Troy, you
can-
know this too. You go to other places in the world, they'll come running back here
Yeah.
in a
listen.
minute.
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
What?
Well, and like it's just common sense. Like you can hold a sign, you can yell and scream and stuff, but you can't like throw
Throw
stuff.
rocks. You can't
Right.
spare bear spray on ice guys.
Laying in front of the car ain't cool either. Stop that.
That's dangerous.
Stop
Especially if I'm
that.
driving.
Like, and what is interesting is our own nation's history, like the mythological kind of history, like the
The
whole,
mythological.
like, you know, not the stuff that's like the hardcore. We're
Right.
going to look at like the stuff that is the American myth, so to
Ethos,
speak.
yeah.
Like the stories every kid learns,
Right.
like the Boston Massacre.
Yeah.
Like that whole episode is we've dealt with as a nation. And like
Yeah.
we have one of our founders saying, what, John Adams
Yes.
defending the soldier at his post
That's right.
against these rabble rousers. And then, you know, so at time though, you realize, oh, wait, those rabble rousers maybe were right. But like it is a good principle to say that if you have a sentry at his post and you start using violence against him, he has every right to defend himself.
Exactly
Right.
right.
It's not a duty to defend
Exactly
himself.
right.
So
Yeah, it's a duty to defend himself.
yeah. Like, and what I worry about is like, the left is clearly, corporate media is clearly waiting for like a inciting event, like a Kent State
They're
moment.
waiting
Yeah.
for an event.
Yeah.
But if you play it smart, especially if these National Guard deployments are not about, they don't have arrest powers, they're not doing any of that. They're just providing supplemental to
Coverage. Yeah.
the, say, local PDs and state police.
And I know it's got to be shocking to average Americans in those cities when they come out and they see the National Guard. Because I remember living overseas in Turkey, they had the John Dahmers, and it was kind of a weird seeing that. But also, it reminded me, you better be.
Let me tell you
It
something.
doesn't bother
In
me.
Italy, the gendarme are called the Carabinieri,
Yeah.
and they drive
Yep.
around these little cars. And listen, they pull cars over, not with lights. They use a
No.
little paddle. It's green or red, and you better pull your ass over, or then you'll have a submachine gun in your face.
Yep,
Man.
that
Oh,
is
yeah.
the
It's
truth.
so funny watching them do this little paddle. Who was that for? Me? That guy?
Is that me? Is that me?
Pull
Okay.
over. Pull over.
Yep.
It's true.
272-9228. We got to hit a break here. First, this part of the program brought to you by Smokehouse Pit Barbecue.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good
Oh,
eating,
man, I
folks.
just walked in, and that's what we get.
Mhm.
Such good eating. Maybe a pulled pork sandwich. That was good that you brought by the other day.
I
Real
would like.
tasty.
I would like to challenge you to a rack. You think you need a rack of ribs?
Yeah, easy.
Two?
Uh,
I think I can do
have
one.
have I
full.
eaten all day?
I just say, look, we end the show one day. We go there. We're gonna have a rib eat off. I know
Okay.
I'm down with a rack. I don't know if I could do much more than a rack. And if they're ribs, see, I might be like, okay, bring me another quarter rack.
Well, in my world, 2 racks are always better than one.
Man, this is
Yeah.
very true, Joe.
Right.
This is very true.
And so, yeah, I think I could put down.
Yeah.
If I hadn't, like, if I, ate very little and kind of
Yeah.
got ready for it. But yeah, normally I could easily take down a rack.
Mhm.
Man, we need to go do that.
I
That's
do.
a great idea.
It's
I'm in.
delicious, man.
But of
Absolutely
course, I'm going to get
delicious.
distracted by the sides, the fixing.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. See,
Like,
that's the thing,
the
too.
fried
man.
okra.
When you eat that rack of ribs, you know you're going to have fried
Bring me
okra.
some mac and cheese with brisket
Exactly.
on it, too.
Exactly.
Like, and what do y'all got for dessert? You got any peach cobbler back there?
Ooh, Joey.
They've got all sorts of stuff,
Ice
man.
cream.
It's so good. And don't forget their amazing breakfast.
Yeah.
That breakfast, 6:30 in the mornings when they open up. They do that Tuesday through Sunday.
That's, man,
In fact, folks, if you're looking for a great place that's open on a Sunday morning after say
Yes,
church,
that's crazy.
go by Smokehouse Pit Barbecue.
Definitely.
It's really, really good stuff. Same location they've always been, Main Street in Millbrook. And be sure to tell them when you stop by that Joey, Eddie, and Troy, those fellas on the radio, sent you.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. When your feet aren't properly supported, it can affect your whole body, your back, your ankles. You might be thinking there's no way something as simple as Good Feet arch supports can help me. Well, that's exactly what Bill thought.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Visit the Good Feet Store for a free fitting and test walk. If you want to live free from pain, come visit the Good Feet Store and take the first step towards a more comfortable, healthier you. Wendy's experience might inspire you too.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet Store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
This is David Ernest from the Health and Wealth Show. We like to cut up and have fun, maybe poke a little fun at some politicians, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. One thing we do take seriously is your personal finances and your plans for retirement. You can tell by listening, we're a little different. Yeah, we like to have a good time on the radio, but we're dead serious about your financial future and helping you achieve your goals. At Ernest Financial, we're committed to giving you the attention you need. We don't treat you like a number. You're way more important to us. At Ernest Financial, it's about helping you today and preparing you for tomorrow. People call us who are on the verge of retirement, and they know they need a plan for the future. No matter where you are in life, Ernest Financial will help guide your every step towards retirement. Give us a call and let us show you what our individual customer attention can do for your future.
Concerned about your retirement? Call David Ernest toll-free at 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-SAFE.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Schimbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Schimbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Some really nice weather news. The first of 2 cold fronts has moved through. Nice string of comfortable days and lower humidity, including some pleasantly cool nights. Today, sunshine, less humid. We'll tease 90 degrees, but clear, cooler 64 tonight. Beautiful Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Sunshine, blue skies, high in the middle 80s. Lows at night in the low 60s. Boy, do we deserve this after all the stifling heat and humidity. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Before I forget, this part of the program brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage. And there at Alabama Home Mortgage, Kim Williams and Madeline Cannon are ready to help you out with buying a home or refinancing.
That's right.
That home. And of course, they can help anybody out and get the best possible deal, but they specialize in helping veterans as well.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of veterans, correct me if I'm wrong, Troy, that are walking around thinking, well, I don't qualify or already used it.
You can use it for multiple applications. Like if you wanted to get an investment property on top of your home loan, you can do that too. So yeah, they need to talk to Madeline and the crew.
Yeah, there's a lot of special deals unique to veterans. These are benefits you earn through your service. Call them up today and they can help you out. Maybe you're feeling the squeeze in retirement, monthly overhead's way too much, you're burning through what you got. Well, they can help you. Or maybe you're looking to actually buy a place. It's the best deal in town.
Getting pre-qualified matters too. If you're a
really
prospective
does.
buyer, and they can do that.
And they will walk with you every step of the way from pre-approval all the way to closing day. What things like inspections come up, appraisals come up.
Certainly.
They can help you through that process. Call them today at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or you can always apply online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline prove that to you today. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender. Let's go to east of the Rockies. Hey, East.
What's up, East?
Hey, good afternoon. A couple of things, guys. One, if you were Johnny Carson, Joey, Eddie would be your Ed McMahon. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, Troy, I don't know how to frame this. Troy, I love it when you're on the air, man. We need to hear more from you. You're well-read. You're informed. You know what you're talking about. I don't know what we have to do to get you on the air more, but let's do it.
Am I good looking too?
Yeah, let's not.
Oh, you got a face for the radio, don't you?
That's right. Exactly.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not like Joe. Not everybody can be Joey.
That's right.
That's true. That is
you
true.
shut your mouth while you're complimenting me.
Well, listen, I'm blessed to be able to come on. Joey's very. I enjoy working with Joey and Eddie, and yeah, we have a good time. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's a blast. It's great afternoon radio. But dig this. My son is a Marine.
Cool.
Now he hasn't been active duty for 10 years due to a injury that he had in a car wreck while he was off duty.
Right.
And but we still consider him a Marine. And Joey, you said that your host guy was an ex-Marine.
Yeah, former.
Troy, is there such a thing as an ex-Marine?
No, there's
no.
not.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. They're called former Marines, but they still are Marines.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it's a nuance. It's a nuance. Yeah.
It's like saying,
it's not.
But no, it's part of their culture. You're right.
It's like
You're
saying
absolutely right.
the CIA. Nobody ever said that.
Yeah. But no, well, thank you for your son's service. How long did he serve?
Oh, for about 4 years. And he had a great time in his mountain training. That was he was Lima Company over here at the reserve.
Yeah. They probably, if I'm correct, they probably either went to up to Fort Drum up in New York, or they may have went to the really tough one, which is in New Hampshire. Believe it or not, the windiest place in the world, Eddie, is in that pass up at Washington Pass, Mount Washington up there. Yeah, they clock 180 mile per hour winds coming down out of that gap sometimes. But I don't know where he went. But, mountain training it's tough. Yeah, you know,
it's tough. You wake up with ice on your sleeping bag.
You're right. Yes. So check this out. People ask me all the time since I've been in Afghanistan, and if I tell you I've been in the mountains, I've been up in the Hindu Kush region. I mean, up in the Himalayan range up there, and it's cold. And then I've been in the deserts. So people go, what was harder, fighting in the hot or in the cold? Always. What would you prefer?
I would say the cold is
it's worse.
It's the worst
because when you can't feel your hands, and you're trying to fix
mechanical
ammo, into your machine gun, whatever, it's miserable. And if you get wet, you die when it's cold. So,
and you're sweating, you're killing.
So that's my thoughts.
Awesome stuff, though. Joey, thanks for bringing us great radio, brother.
Appreciate you, East. Thanks, man.
Later.
Man, he was calling when I first started. He was calling before I started.
East of the Rockies. I like
And he
that.
is
I like
solid
that.
dude. I know his real name, and I know a little about it. He's awesome.
Seems like an outstanding individual
Awesome.
and his son, a great American. So
He might be a pastor. He's a good, really good,
solid band.
Listen, man, that's great.
Let's go to from a pastor to Duke. Hey, Duke.
What up, Duke?
What up, fellas?
What
you doing, bro?
What's going on, man?
Well, why you gotta be sending me stuff at 6 a.m?
You're not up at 6?
I had you on my mind early in the morning. I had you on. I
Woke
want
up
you
with
to.
you on the
He wakes up thinking about you.
I woke up at like 5:45, kind of rolled around, then looked at my phone, and there's a text message from Duke talking politics.
I sent Eddie one too.
Yeah, but did you try to open it? I tried to open mine.
No, I didn't try to open
it. Wouldn't even let me. That's
because I already knew how to rebut.
Well, it wouldn't let me because it was like a dirty site.
Oh,
I think what he had sent out was
Oh, dirty stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Dirty stuff.
Clickbait, I believe is what they
Anyway,
call it.
let me tell you what happened to me a while ago. Me and my wife, I told you I went by the barbecue joint last week. What's that? Smokehouse.
Yes, sir.
And when I back, he took me back in the kitchen with him while we were talking, and I spotted those ribs, and they've been on my mind ever since. And, you know, and my tongue got water early, and then I told my wife about it. Her tongue got water, and I went up there a while ago, pulled up in the parking lot. They're not open on Monday.
No, they're not, Duke.
You know, and you know, she rolled her eyes at me, and I rolled my eyes back at her. I go, yeah, we got to find something else to do, you know.
Tuesday through Sunday, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, man, and what the hell I'm at now? I'm in the wrong spot here. I'm rambling up here right now.
You just keep talking, Duke.
You know, man. What I wanted to know was why isn't Trump focusing on the top 10 or top 20 worst crime cities and states?
He would like to.
Yeah, I think he's willing to offer
You
to anybody who wants it.
I think to really do it, you need the governors to say, "Come on in." Now, here in Alabama, like we're high on the list, but that's because of Birmingham in particular,
Yeah.
and we're not that great.
Well, he select a few like Chicago and Baltimore.
Yeah,
places
those,
like
those
that.
are both pretty
Then
bad.
they would make. But in the top 10, if you put Google the thing for me, Google.
Oh yeah, I've seen the top 10 states are with the highest say crime rates are mostly red states, but it's all in.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's all in Democrat blue
Yeah,
run
I mean,
cities.
Alabama is a red state, but Montgomery is very far from being that.
Right, and same with Birmingham.
But my point is, though, Memphis and Arkansas and Houston, Texas, you can go on and on.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
some of those cities. So these cities are way worse than Chicago. Okay. So why isn't Trump talking about any of these cities? Why isn't Governor Ivey demanding Bessemer get some help? Birmingham get some help from Trump and his crew.
Well, it sounds to me, Duke, that if we did that, next thing you know, we're going to have martial law, right? You want him in Little Rock, Arkansas?
Well,
you want him in Memphis? You want him in Houston? Where else do you want him
Those are some towns that could use it, though.
What are they going to do in Chicago?
Bust some
Oh,
heads.
they got to go in the hood. They got to go in the hood. I heard
What part of Chicago ain't the hood?
No, and I think what you're going to see in some of the bigger ones like Boston, Chicago, even New York City possibly, is the guard will be deployed to supplement ICE like they did in California.
They're going to be assisting in that.
So it won't necessarily be about going into the hood. It'll be more about going after the illegal population.
But what did me though? He claimed that Washington D.C. is under control now. He said that when Thursday, Friday said, "Oh, it's been good." Why the hell you gonna get the guys guns? Why you give them the guns on the weekend? Why they need guns if you got it under control?
Because the guns are what keep it in control.
Pretty much, yeah.
No. He said last week that the military wasn't gonna have guns. Everything is under control. We don't need all of that. So all of a sudden, they're giving them pistols to wear on the side.
Well, I ain't going into field without a pistol. I'll tell you that
Thank you.
much.
I'm not going in with a billy club. That's
I
for
ain't,
sure.
I wasn't born. I was born last night.
He said it was under control though. He said everything good.
Well, crime has dropped down dramatically and that's out of the mouth of the mayor of DC.
Yeah, and from DC News Now, DC goes 9 days without a homicide under Trump's executive order.
Wow,
that's terrible.
That's
You
results.
know what he say, but he didn't go in the hood where the Negroes that don't deal with the.
Have you been in DC? Have you been in DC,
I
Duke?
haven't seen
It's
no
all
more TV.
Negroes in DC, pretty much. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about in the hood.
Oh, you talking about out to the? You talking about the
Negroes
Maryland
gang
area? Okay, well.
With a gang guy.
So do you want him to go there, or do you
that
want?
dope boy. Well, he claimed he's gonna take that crime. He can't be selective.
All right, so if he goes there, are you gonna call tomorrow and go, man, he's picking on the black community now?
I want them to take care of all the crime. If they're gonna take care of crime, don't be
White
don't
crime
be cleaning
and black
around the White
crime.
House. Don't be cleaning around the White House.
Duke, are you raising your arm in the air in a straight line as you're making this call? Like, I feel like your arm is. That's why folks are looking at you odd.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I got my hand. I'm clapping a little bit.
No, I thought you were doing that same salute Elon did the other day.
You have to ask
My wife
yourself.
looking at me crazy.
Duke, your credibility shot because you went there on a Monday, Duke, on a Monday.
But here's the crazy thing though. Arkansas,
It is bad.
you know,
It's
they got
horrible.
a hell of a crime.
Little Rock
right
is
down there.
bad.
Little
It
Rock
is.
is
It is.
awful.
It is.
Well, Arkansas going to send their National Guard to
They should.
DC for.
They should.
Got problems on that?
No, I agree.
I agree. I agree with you.
That crime handled it. So it's all a show to me. You know, if you're gonna be serious about crime, hell, don't start with the worst cities first. I don't give a damn if they are Republican cities.
Hey, Duke, do you know what they say about Arkansas? Do you know what they say about Arkansas?
What that?
It ain't the end of the world, but you can see it from there.
Arkansas.
Okay, take Louisiana. All over Louisiana.
That's
Up
pretty good.
400% crime and all that. So
Baton Rouge is
Trump
bad.
wants to pick on- Trump wants to pick on the black mayors and then selected cities where he can get some TV time in.
Okay.
That's all he wants. Hell.
right.
If you're serious about crime, come to Alabama.
Sure, man.
Okay.
We'll see what the mayors
What do you
say.
But
Yeah, I can guess what they
put
might
it,
say.
hey, put it up and read it on there, Joe. The top cities where crime is way worse than the so-called Democratic cities, states or whatever.
Yeah, no, but the top 10 like cities are Democrat run.
Yeah.
They might be in red states, but it's kind of like
Right, but
it's
what
got
I'm
like, are
saying,
you really going to
focus
call
on that,
Montgomery
bro.
a Republican city?
What I'm saying, what I'm saying. Now, I misspoke on that part, but what I'm saying, why not go to these states and take care of these high crime Negroes?
Oh, please.
We
You got
got-
okay.
we
You
got
only
all
get
over
you
the
only get to say that word once in a phone call. I appreciate it too.
No 6 o'clock text.
He kind of gets to say that when he wants to.
Well, no, but on this
man.
show, like you can't be quoting Dr. King that way. Excuse me. 272-922.
Contextual.
What about Ruckus?
Right.
Uncle Ruckus.
What about James David Manning?
No, Duke's not Uncle Ruckus. We got a few in Montgomery, no doubt.
Yes, we do,
We
Joey.
got a few of them. Woo. Yeah, that goes too far. I'm like, man, I don't agree with that guy, but it sure is entertaining.
James
Gum.
Do you ever watch him?
James David Manning?
Or who's Jesse Lee Peterson? Ever seen him?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh, another one.
Manning is something else. So.
I'm telling you, when you watch him, even if you watch by yourself, you look around. Did anybody else see this?
No,
What I'm
but he
seeing?
holds his frame better than anybody
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Yep, 100%.
So why do you think like a woman, Eddie?
What?
Do you think like a woman?
But no.
Let me be 100% clear. You think like a woman. Why?
No, but no.
I was thinking more about the sodomites and the flaming buttholes.
Yeah.
Every sodomite, everyone who takes it up the rear.
It gets crazy out
There'll be a flame coming out. You won't be able to wash it out.
It's crazy out there. Anyway, let's go to the phones. Talk to Michael Cohen, Cohen's Electronics and Appliances. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Michael, how you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are y'all?
No, we're
Life's
all
good.
right.
How's it going there today, Cohen?
Man, it's going great. It's been a good day. Got Michael Jacks loaded up. We've had good customers today. Been selling some televisions and some appliances. It's all good.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I like it. And, you know, folks, you got to get by there because, like, how are you going to shop for, like, you're a man. Football season's coming up.
Football season
you
this
don't have
week,
a
baby.
proper grill.
Or
Like,
are you one of the guys that's got this beautiful deck, beautiful covered porch, but no TV on it?
No
what are
TV
you doing?
and no sound system outside.
Right. What are you doing?
Come on.
Joey was pimping his big screen that he got from you there, Michael, at the shop on Friday, talking about his movie experience on it. He gave you a plug. Yeah.
Man, imagine watching Alabama lose on an 85-inch TV. That's dreaming right there, baby. Michael.
Oh, haters.
Haters.
So you can watch your team win and maybe the other team not win. We do have some great deals on some Samsung QLEDs. I've got some 75s that are starting at $9.99. QLEDs. I've also got some 85 QLEDs made by Samsung starting at $10.99.
Oh wow!
That's and good, that's almost the price of the no-name TV.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
And you can buy Samsung QLED. So y'all need to come at least check them out. As far as outdoor TVs go, I've got a couple of 55-inch Furions that are smart. That you can get one rail of a deal on them. You can probably get them for about $1,100 a piece, which is a hell of a deal for an outside TV.
Yes, it is.
Want something that's weatherproof and going to handle the elements.
So, folks, y'all get by Cohen's Electronics and Appliances today. You can always shop from homeandthinkcohens.com, but get by the Boulevard, 2515 Eastern Boulevard here in Montgomery. They're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. And find Michael and be like, I heard you on that farmhouse, that barnyard of a radio show. Well, I don't know what's going on that day on that Monday, but I appreciate it, Michael, as always.
Well, thank y'all. Y'all come see us, bring us some pictures and bring us some questions so that we can help you make the right choice for whatever your needs are. And y'all have a great day.
You too, Michael. Thank you, man.
Let's hit this top of the hour break. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. President Trump has signed an executive order threatening to revoke federal funding from local and state governments that allow cashless bail. Some National Guard units patrolling the nation's capital at the direction of President Trump have started carrying firearms. That's an escalation of his military deployment that makes good on a directive issued late last week by his defense secretary. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announcing this week the U.S. will pause issuing work visas to some foreign truck drivers. He warned that they're endangering American lives and undercutting the livelihoods of American truckers. It comes after a much publicized deadly Florida crash involving a foreign truck driver. On Wall Street, the Dow dropping 278 points. The NASDAQ is ahead 27. This is SRN News.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my two sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-226-5454. That's 800-226-5454. 800-226-5454.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Some really nice weather news. The first of 2 cold fronts has moved through. Nice string of comfortable days and lower humidity, including some pleasantly cool nights. Today, sunshine, less humid. We'll tease 90 degrees, but clear, cooler 64 tonight. beautiful Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Sunshine, blue skies, high in the middle 80s, lows at night in the low 60s. Boy, do we deserve this after all the stifling heat and humidity. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
1819 News.
A federal judge is striking down a policy issued by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service regarding the black pine snake. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service designated forest land here in Alabama as critical habitat for the snake's survival. A group of landowners in Clark County have since launched a lawsuit against the federal agency for the policy infringing on their use of about 35,000 acres of forest land. District Judge Jeffrey Beaverstock ruled that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service made this decision about critical habitat without scientific evidence, and in so doing, affected property owners. The Skipper family in Clark County led this lawsuit after owning timberland in that county since 1902 and even taking part in the Alabama Wildlife Management Area program for 60 years. That was up until the U.S. Fish and Wildlife decided to affect the economic future of families who own private land. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness License Plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
International Paper is going to be investing in the city of Selma at the Riverdale Mill. The paper company will be putting $250 million into the effort to renovate the mill in order to start producing container board. The renovation of the Riverdale plant should be completed by late 2026. A missing teen was found safe near the Cahaba River by the Vestavia Hills Fire Department. The young person was in the woods with friends when they got separated and lost on Saturday night. A drone was used to first spot that missing teen. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hello there, this is Dr. Sam, account executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Frequency sells. The more ads you can get on the air, the better the chance it'll make an impact. Radio allows advertisers an inexpensive way to get their voice heard over and over again. Contact me, Dr. Sam, by going to BlueWaterBroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
Looking for insurance, or maybe you're just not satisfied with your current carrier? How does quality coverage with local service and competitive rates sound to you? The folks at Stark Agency offer just that. Whether you need insurance for your business, car, home, or life, Stark Agency can help. As an independent insurance agency with over 20 of the top insurance carriers, Stark is sure to find the perfect match for you and your loved ones. Visit their site at starkagency.com or give them a call at 334-263-5535 for a quote today.
There's good, there's better, then there's the best. For generations, that last category has pretty much been the exclusive realm of Cat Yellow Iron, equipment that continues to set industry standards. Well, why settle for less? Fact is, you don't just deserve it, you can own the best, and it's more affordable than you think. Whether we're talking micro, mini, or mid-sized tractors, or jumbo earth-moving machines, Thompson Tractor has helped hard-working people like you get their own piece of legendary Cat equipment since 1957. Over that time, we've earned a lot of trust. With Thompson, you can always count on expert service and technical support. We stand behind what we sell.
Always have, always will. And now with the Cat Guard, you have a host of financing options to protect your cash on hand. So visit ThompsonTractor.com for details. Thompson Tractor. We're here for you.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark, Eddie Bader, and Troy Carrico here in the studio. And let's go to Sam. He's been very patient. Hey, Sammy.
Hey, Joey. Thanks for taking my call. Troy, Eddie. I was listening. I was listening to the updates y'all were giving about the talk about the Guard and what was happening in D.C. And I got to thinking that maybe there's a lot of people that may not understand exactly some of the what's happening. I thought I would explain it to you. I'll go over a couple of terms. And so what I figure what's happening right now with the Guard, it's called training. Okay, that's why they're going to D.C. They're going up there to train. And think about it. They can go up there, and when you get in uniform, you get a certain rhythm going and whatnot. It's hard to get cranked up and running on a 2-day weekend or 3-day weekend. But once you're in uniform and you get some a little time behind you, you become your skills. Your skills become better. And
and there's nothing like real world experience.
I'm choking a little bit. Yeah, but that's what it is.
You're right, Sam. You're right, Sam. It's military operations, urban terrain, but most of these are military police officers. So it is very. What's the best training, Sam? Live situations, right? So that's
live situations. That's it. Okay. I kind of stretched that out, but that's what I was getting.
No, that's good. That's a good point.
People in the Guard, our state guards are made up of what they call combat armed unit.
That's right. The Army National Guard is. Yes, the Air National Guard is a little different, but yeah.
Well, I'm not. Let me just stop right there. My father served in the Air Guard. He spent a year with Maxwell when they were doing the bridge crossing.
Sure.
All that crap. That's where he was when they all got called up. And he spoke. He spoke. While he was called up working for the state.
Yep.
Guard in the airport. He said that was the best he's ever been fed. He was a plowboy from Pike County. But anyway, but that's what's going on.
Hey, Sam, I got a question. You're very knowledgeable. What do you think the percentage of combat arms contributions the Army National Guard makes to the U.S. Army? Percentage.
Oh man, no. The task force, all that stuff that we organized.
51%. 51% of every troop. If the balloon went up tomorrow, half of your troops, Joey, would be National Guardsmen fighting. Now, in the Air National Guard, it's about 40% of the combat power, but that's still a lot.
That's a lot of people. Troy, here you go. I remember 2002, 2001. We were moving a lot of people overseas.
Yes, we were.
And I was doing support operations and some stuff over at Savannah.
Yeah.
And
were you at the 3rd Infantry? Were you at Fort Stewart?
No. You know what? I never. That's the thing. Mine was Fort Benning and north at.
Okay, you said Savannah, so Port of Savannah. You mean Port of Savannah?
What happened? I was just in and out temporarily. But,
sure.
But what happened at the beginning? We actually had that crap.
Mm-hmm.
There was I guess Army Deep State is what you can call it, but right there locally they resented the Guard being there, and that was the majority of the people that's being moved through, and it was just but all that got worked out, and I got a feeling right now it'd be
but
there was some of that initial they're just the Guard, they treat them and that they can fly, and it was dealt with. Yeah. But this whole thing, it's good training. And little bit of law and order is not going to hurt.
Amen.
Oh, and they got the rifles, so I assume maybe they'll have some ammunition.
I would think so.
Young troops need to get their bones. DC is a good place to do it. Ooh, that was a bad joke.
Baboon.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Later, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks,
Yeah,
Sam.
Let me get off here.
Thanks, Sam.
I'm headed your way. Y'all do anything?
No, we're good. Thanks, man.
That's fun.
Looks like SpaceX to launch the Starship tonight.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
So maybe it'll blow up again. I don't know, but a lot of this is they purposely push it.
They say they celebrate when it happens. So
what do they call it? A rapid unscheduled disassembly?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'm seeing just a headline here. I haven't clicked on it, but cannibalistic bullfrogs are taking over.
Yeah, I see some
Fascinating.
pictures of that
I
this
think
weekend.
isn't all frogs cannibalistic by nature? They
Yeah.
eat anything they can fit in their mouth.
Pretty much, but yeah,
Yeah.
this weekend there were showed some pictures of these.
What are
big-
they? Where
big
are they
frogs,
from?
and they're just eating other frogs.
Not
They're
from here,
frog-eating
obviously.
frogs. Yeah.
Invasive.
Yeah, this is from Cowboy State Daily.
Wow.
They're taking over the West.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're invasive and cannibalistic. So so they eat one another. Well, that's just
Well, that's a
messed
good thing
up.
to have, though. I mean, that way you can keep them controlled.
Also seeing a headline here, this parasitic worm might be the future of painkillers. Oh, crap. Everybody's on worms now.
Great.
Went from fentanyl to worm.
What about the ivermectin now?
I thought we were taking ivermectin and parasite stuff now. Because you got to get dewormed.
Those of us that are smart.
I'm just saying, everybody's going to be like, how you doing today?
I got worms.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, I did see you dragging your butt across the carpet.
Did you
so I wondered what was up
see
with that.
the North Korean soldier who fled the country about 2 years ago? He sought asylum over there, and they did that physical on him, and they found a 13-foot.
Yeah, I do
headworm
remember
in
that.
him.
Yes.
Crazy.
Nice.
People ask me how I lost weight.
Well, there you go.
Hey,
I got
we
worms.
don't need Omzimic. We got this. We got
Exactly.
worms.
Let's go to line one and talk to Robert. Hey, Robert.
What's up, Robert?
Hey, just a quick question for you.
Okay.
Can you give me the contact for a painting contractor that advertises with you?
Yeah, give me a second. I can get
Yeah,
you
well,
one.
we can throw you on hold, and Eddie's going to take care of you.
I can. Give me just a second.
1 second, Robert. Good question. Now, there is a few videos I want to go to today. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get more play with the flag burning thing.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be folks would get like real riled up one way or the other about that. Anyway, I don't know. But there's another one where I don't know if I could keep my cool. Could you keep your cool?
Let's see.
This is, I think, in Libya. I believe Libya.
Libya, okay.
And it's a Libyan farm owner releasing a lion on an Egyptian worker.
Oh.
And apparently, like, he didn't get injured or anything. The worker remained unharmed. But this thing here, let's.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Kind of prank I would do, to be honest, but I wouldn't do it on some worker. I would
Just
do it on my
random?
friend Joey.
You would sick a 100-pound plus lion on.
I wouldn't sick him, but I would let him play with you a little bit. I would assume you do the same to me.
So you need to understand something in this context before you play this. The Egyptians are considered the lowest caste system in the Arab world.
Oh, wow.
They
Yeah.
are. And what's odd about that is they were perhaps the most educated from the British Empire. They had doctors, lawyers, judges. They are considered trash. In fact, in the Gulf Arab countries, an Egyptian, they say it is, I can't remember the term for it, but basically it translates into, I'd rather hit an Egyptian crossing the road than swerve and risk damaging my car.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So that gives you a little contextual understanding about what they're doing to this Egyptian.
Yeah, so if the lion actually ate him, they wouldn't really care.
Not really.
Okay. For folks just listening, it's a female lion who has its front legs and paws wrapped around the guy's abdomen, has his back essentially, and has its mouth on his shoulder.
Yep.
Oh,
But I don't think he's penetrated the skin yet.
No, he's not. I don't think it's like a kill move by any means. It's kind of like play.
Yeah.
And he's not freaking out at all. Oh, that growl?
Just toying with him, man.
Like
No,
you
that's
said,
not
you don't like America, you can go to other countries.
You go
and
to
live
other
there.
places.
Libya. It's wonderful this time of year.
I don't know about that.
So there's a story that I read a long time ago. It was about a prince from Algeria whose father was a sultanate in the French system, and he talks of when he was a child. He remembers there were cheetahs, servals, and they would son them. So they domesticated them in a lot of ways. So there's a good friend of mine who is friends with a very, very big game hunter. We talked about him on Friday, and he tells me stories that his sister in South Africa has domesticated cheetahs, and they keep them as pets and stuff. So,
Yeah, apparently the cheetahs are friendly.
they're very, they are.
Just keep them fed.
Now, lions, that's
right.
a different matter. That's a different matter.
Yeah, and don't run so fast.
Well, no, and you see folks that have raised them since they were little, and like that. But even then, like, man,
They're still a wild
don't
animal.
leave your back to them.
Well, yeah, I've seen that in the lions. One of the craziest ones is these people that raise gorillas, and they they rehabbed the gorilla back into whatever any area it was from. 10 years later, the guy that kind of took care of that gorilla as a baby went back, and that gorilla came to the river and met him.
And
he got out of the boat, swam over. And, it was incredible.
had
Where I would think he would just rip him apart. He came because the guy kept calling the gorilla's name as they were going up the river. They didn't know exactly where he'd be.
That's
Come around the corner, and here he comes out.
Wow.
And that was the exact opposite of what I expected.
So there's a
at
story
all.
of an ornithologist at the University of Colorado. Colonel Holland shares this. He's a big birder, and he's got me into birding now. He talks about how smart crows are.
Oh, yeah.
Very smart. And so
I want a crow friend so bad.
There's these group of crows that he studied for 10 years at the University of Colorado.
Mhm.
And what he did is he put a mask on, and he would go raid their nest and take their eggs. And so they recognized the mask, and they would, 3 generations later, and that
They're still,
he puts a mask on, they're teaching their young about this guy in a mask.
Yeah.
So what kind of it's just kind of makes you think for a minute.
Yeah,
you know?
crows are
apparently
you
they
hear all kinds of
have
stories about that.
they have ability to abstract much more than other animals.
Yeah.
Not quite as much as.
And there's a story with that guy that he did one crow he released in the wild, and finally they got reunited about 6 years later, and that crow took his beak and put his beak on his finger like he was separation. He didn't want him to
didn't
leave.
want to let go no
It was
more.
just like holding on to him.
Yeah.
I thought it's kind of whole
It is.
different
Yeah, if
world,
I'm
man.
remembering correct, like the average, like a smart dog, it like can essentially go 1, 2, 3. It can differentiate between like 3 things.
Right.
Mhm.
Then above that, it's like, it's just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas like crows are able to go up to like 7 or 8.
Oh, yeah.
They can problem solve. They got
Problem solving skills very strong.
Pretty crazy stuff. Now, this one clip made me laugh so hard when I saw it over the weekend. Did you see what the socialist running for mayor in New York City got himself into?
Yes, I did, Joey.
He went to a man day.
He should not have gone there.
He was like, I'm a man of the people, and so I'll talk to all people, even the most manliest of men. It was a men's day event.
Let's just say
in Brooklyn.
It was good thing that real men were there.
Did he have his regulation wife beater on?
I think the guy helping him did.
Yeah.
Let me double check. No, he's wearing a normal t-shirt.
Oh, it's just
so, so this is Mom Donnie,
Mhm.
whatever his name is. This is at that Men's Day event, and at that Men's Day event, of course, they had some bench racks.
Yeah, we're doing man stuff,
Test it
right?
out.
And I think this is 135 pounds.
135.
yeah,
That's
it's
what it was,
135.
Joey.
And he's going to show he's a man.
You got it, man.
And let's see how he handles this 135.
No, there's some 35s on there, aren't there? 70 and then 45. That would be one. Has he got 30s on there too?
Is that a 45 or a 35?
Those are 35s. Yeah, the 45s are much rounder and bigger. That's 115 pounds according to what I've
That's
seen.
not even 135. Wow.
No, that's 115.
Okay. He's got like the button-up shirt. And watch the guy spotting him never moves his hands off the ball.
Oh no.
Right.
Move up in the pole.
Watch his muscle. You see he has to pull.
I love the one guy heckling in the back. You're gonna move up in the poles, man.
Or down. How do I do this? He says.
Okay. What is he trying to hit his triceps? That's too narrow of a grip.
Yeah, it's
very
way
narrow.
grip. Clearly, he's not experienced.
He's not one who's laid on a weight bench a whole lot.
There's just doesn't 35.
Yeah. 35. Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Let me get one more. Let me get 3.
No,
Let
he's
me
like,
get
no,
3.
no.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
The struggle
You should
is
say
real.
no. Like, if you can't do that, don't even go there or be honest about
So
it.
how much weight did we say that was?
115. 115.
How many of that can you do it?
Well, a friend of ours, Pamela, just let me know that she can do 115.
Of course she
And,
can.
and women are
Obviously.
not known for their upper body strength.
Correct.
Right. So that's
Correct.
actually a
He's
great
kind
number.
of
for
giggling
Pamela.
about that.
Pamela's my
Yeah.
superhero.
I see. I don't know how much I could do. Like, I like to think, because I never bench. It's always the dumbbell.
I use
press,
dumbbells,
and
yeah,
usually
but I
always
bench.
incline press.
Yeah, that you could tell
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that was
I just
that
pick
dude
up something.
was spotting. You could see his
Oh, he was
forearms.
doing the
He
work.
was he was doing a lot
He was
of pulling.
pulling,
Yeah, he was
and
doing
so
the
he
work,
couldn't
man.
even lift 115 pounds.
He was starting to even go
Yeah,
the
even that. Yeah, you saw that number
Teetering.
3
He was
kind of give him a
teetering,
tilt.
teetering.
Yeah, and so my usual workout's like 50-pound dumbbells, incline, go up to like 18 reps, and then 15 reps, and then like whatever.
Descending. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like, how would that translate to bench? For a fact, I know I could rep out like 135 probably 20 times.
I would think you could.
Pamela wanted to clarify she can do that unassisted too. By the way.
It's just crazy.
I expect
Like,
nothing
and
less.
I ain't that strong. Like, I can probably do my body weight, but like 225 is going to be pushing it for me.
Well, like for instance, when I do flat bench with the bar, I mean, I'll work out usually about 225, right? And the thing is, on dumbbells, there's a big difference between dumbbells because you're having to do individual muscle control
stabilize.
as you're doing it. So it's a little more pointed, but still, 115 for him. Yeah, it didn't. That was not a good look for him. Is all I'm going to say. So.
And I kind of like this kick where all these politicians are like, I want to show how strong I am.
It's fixing to stop.
It
That's
is
fixing to
after
stop.
that?
Yeah, that's.
Well, I'd like to see
bringing it
Gavin
down.
Newsom do it.
Oh, and he really
Did
wants
you
to be
see-
president.
You know,
American
Joey,
Psycho, man. That's all I
the
see
interview
is-
you did with him when he says, "Oh, we're going to pop those SOBs in the
Mhm.
mouth." Did you see how he was setting? I bet he sits down when he pees. The way he was sitting there, he was like his legs were all tight like this.
Well, I mean, what do you do in the dark? Anyway,
Well, use the bathtub, I guess.
Yeah. Use Joey's sink.
man, why is it smelling here?
Smells like asparagus. It smells like asparagus.
Oh no, Newsom so badly wants to be president.
He
I'm
does,
sure he
man.
would. But the other guy, the current mayor, Eric Adams, went to the same event and knocked out like 15 or something.
Good for him.
Yeah, of one, which is not bad. Like,
Yeah.
Trump would say, "I could do 1,000 of those.
Right.
I could."
yeah, I don't know how many Trump could do. And I did see JD Vance was asked about Bobby Kennedy and
Ooh,
Pete Hegseth's
yeah.
challenge,
Mhm.
and he just goes, "I'll let those guys do that." Yeah,
Smart
just
man.
be honest about it.
Smart man. He's going back to Theo.
But there is something to, because it is relatable. Like anybody who's been, especially any dude who's been to the weight room, but more ladies these days, like you've probably been on a bench and thrown up some weight and been humbled very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Like, and yeah, there's some dudes that are just strong, man. Like I wish I was that strong, but
Yeah,
no,
you know, but
I'm
as-
at peace
as-
with that
As
fact.
you get older, you realize weight tears up your joints and stuff. So you're staying in a moderate range, repetitions, good. So yeah,
Or you can just get somebody else to pick it up for you.
that's like that guy,
Yeah,
did, like
you can do
Mamadi did, just like
Yeah.
Mamadi did.
Yeah, I do that
No,
occasionally.
but bench is a good estimate of strength to a degree. Like
The
that.
squat would be
that
probably
push.
better. I'd like to see how much he could squat.
He's a little dude.
He couldn't squat very much. You know, he's Iranian too, right? Iranian descent. They are world-renowned bodybuilders.
Oh
and
yeah, don't mess with the
wrestlers
Persians.
and wrestlers.
Don't mess
Yes.
with the Persians. So I just thought that was
I thought it was good this weekend. That was
a good moment of humility for a politician. Really,
Things
really
you
wanting
just
to be
don't
in
do,
charge.
you know.
Do you think he'll make gym memberships free too?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No. Oh, that'll be talk about a really like clean gym. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind a Grammy gym,
Yeah.
but like
I
at a
thought you
certain
want that in
point-
a gym, though, don't you?
a little bit.
If you're a
Like,
Spartan, you do.
A little
like
bit of
you want to
something.
do in like I don't want to do the in between. I don't want to do the golds. I don't want to like
Yeah.
you either want to do top of the line.
Yeah.
Where you're paying ridiculous money and it is the best
For
machines
the equipment
and all
type
that
stuff. Yeah.
Or you go to the old school bodybuilding
24/7 access.
Yeah,
grimy, who
like a
cares?
little grimy, but
That's
they
right.
got all the old school equipment. You can get what you need done.
Universal
That's
machine.
what I thought you'd want. It'd be
Right.
hard.
Heck, if you know what you're doing, you can get something done in a hotel.
Let me
like
tell you
gym.
guys, when I was deployed, we just didn't have gyms popping up. So
Yeah.
we started piecing stuff together in a tent. And then,
Concrete blocks on a bar.
pretty much.
Add some more
Yeah.
concrete. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a lot done with just some dumbbells or some concrete
Dumbbells are
blocks
all you
or-
need.
There you go. And so moving on to another clip, I guess this is the clip section of the show.
All right.
Stacey Abrams. Big old fat Stacey.
She's a
I'm
big,
sorry.
big back woman, that's for sure.
but she has lost her ever-loving mind. I'm going to let y'all try to figure
just
this out.
today?
Yeah, but in particular, listen to this. Try to figure out who she's talking about.
See what's
I
on her
want to tie
reading
this back
list.
to the abundance agenda and how you think about blue state power. If it is true that he's a grand Ayatollah, that mystical power extends. And
Wait, if it's true that he's a grand Ayatollah, that mystical power extends. Who do we think she's talking about?
Man,
I
got a feeling she was referring to the Trumpster.
Shut up, silly woman.
Yep.
Yeah, but listen to this. I got to take it
I
back
never
a
heard
little
him
bit.
put it that way, though.
Yeah, that's. I kind of get what she's saying, but
and how you think about blue state power. If it is true that he's a grand Ayatollah, that mystical power extends and can be, he can anoint his prophets, and he can remain in power even if he doesn't hold the title of president. And if that's the case, then there's no relief from this that is achieved by election, especially if we are truly in an authoritarian regime where elections are not real.
Joey, as an intelligence officer, I've made an assessment of her reading materials.
Yeah.
There's only one book in there that I think you would recognize: Dante's Divine Comedy, bottom left black book.
Okay, yeah.
Everything else is really garbage. And half of it's written by her.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
somebody had to
wanted
buy
to
her
see her
book.
intellectual curiosity.
Man, she's speaking for Democrats. Man, they're messed up
They're
right now.
in trouble.
Yeah,
Like you're comparing Trump to a grand Ayatollah that's going to anoint his prophets.
mystical powers of the grand Ayatollah.
You mean like how Barack Obama was hoping Hillary Clinton would be the next in line, so you can continue it to make it 12 years and then
We've seen
16
that in
years.
governor things too.
Right.
Yeah.
Or is it more just normal politics that
That's all it
the
is.
people that get in power want to continue to
Wanna
keep
stay
that
in
going,
power,
keep
yep.
that power going? And JD Vance is an obvious pick. Marco Rubio, maybe.
Rubio.
Maybe DeSantis shows back up again. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. I like what he's doing in Florida.
Witch King. I wonder what that's about. I'm sorry.
You're reading her bookshelf still?
Yeah, I'm very curious. I judge people by what they read a lot of times.
She is losing her mind.
She already has.
And I'm raking in the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
272-9228. Bonus points for those who understand the movie I was referencing. 272-9228. This part of the program brought to you by Montgomery Men's Health. Mondami needs to go by a place like
He does
that.
need to get some juice.
Bad.
Juice
Needs
him
to
up.
at least get something going, because if you're a guy and you just don't feel yourself and always tired, physically, mentally
Yeah.
exhausted, no sex drive to speak of, loss of
No.
muscle mass, getting that big old tire, more visceral fat around the middle, you're not sleeping right, your sleep patterns are all screwed up, and I know guys, a lot of guys are like, I'm just getting older.
Yeah.
Because, them's the breaks, that's life.
Yeah.
No, gentlemen. It doesn't have to be that way. Low energy and performance issues, you know what I'm talking about, aren't inevitable. Solutions do exist. In particular, there at Montgomery Men's Health, there's no guesswork, no gimmicks, just real science and effective treatments. The urologists and providers there will tailor solutions specifically to your body and goals. Consultation, including blood work, is just $99 with results before you leave. Gentlemen, you only got one life. Procrastination can make this worse. And especially if it's not like you're in your 40s or 50s, you're in your 20s or 30s and you're
Right.
feeling all these symptoms, get by there right now. Call them up at 440-3663. That's 440-3663, or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com to book your appointment today.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
Put the power of Action 8 News in the palm of your hand. Download the free Action 8 News app to stay on top of breaking news wherever you are. Search for WAKA News in your app store to download the Action 8 News app today. Keep your family safe by watching Action 8 News. Look for 8 on Your Side consumer alerts with product recalls involving cars, food, children's toys, and other items in your home. 8 on Your Side, keeping you safe only on Action 8 News.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com. This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Ray Bowles from Prattville Carpet. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Good. Appreciate you going a little early today. I got an appointment in a few minutes.
Brother?
Man, that was a good interview with Bill today.
Yeah, Bill did really good.
Thought he did great.
I mean, everybody knows there's no love lost between me and Bill. We love each other to death and do whatever we can to help one another. But I can tell you why I love Bill Gillespie as much as I do.
Okay.
Because of all the politicians I've dealt with all these years. He's one of the few that really has a heart for people. And that means a lot.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he was making way more money running this place down there.
Oh, yeah.
Gillespie Tires.
Yep.
You don't take a pay cut like that for a thankless job as a mayor. People ask me all the time, don't you want to be mayor? I'm like, heck, that's the worst job in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Let me be a U.S. senator where you make real money.
That's the way to do it.
So, yeah. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. Y'all get out and vote in Prattville tomorrow. Remember to really look at these candidates running for city council because there's a lot of them that are running going back after the library.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why it's so nasty.
Okay.
But all roads lead back to the library, guys.
Wow.
And I fought long and hard with several other people to clean that mess up, and we need to keep it clean.
Agreed.
And people
Please
really
watch who you're voting.
People get really attached to their perversion.
Yeah.
Did I hear Ray Bolton? Did I hear Ray Bolton for Senate? Did I just hear that a minute ago?
No, I couldn't. No.
I don't know.
When I get to heaven, I don't want to have to explain what I did.
You got enough to answer for, right?
No.
Being twin brothers, you're right.
Well, it looks here like you sacrificed a goat for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've been reading through Second Kings, and it's crazy how they used to send their children through fire and stuff.
Yep.
And yeah. At any rate, if y'all need a floor, call us 285-8117. Come out, we'll give you that free measurement. Go vote tomorrow if you live in Prattville, and please look at your candidates and remember, you really need to look at these guys. If they're not incumbent, for the first time in my life, I really need you to take a strong look at them. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks, Ray. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Again, that number 285-8117. Be sure to tell them that you're Ray Bowles on the radio with Joey, Eddie, and Troy. We'll be right back.
I'm Jim Smith with Adams Drugs, and what our customers say about our business is the most important advertising tool. I'm here with Ronnie Taunton, who is a longtime customer of Adams Drugs, moved away for 3 years, and came back to town recently. Ronnie, how easy was it to move your business back to Adams Drugs?
Jim, it was very easy. All we did was make a phone call to the store in Prattville. That's where we live now, and they took it from there, and I didn't do anything else.
What has your overall experience been like here at Adams Drugs?
Well, we are glad to be back with Adams. We've had quite an experience in some towns we lived in, and they have great service. You can tell that the employees are glad to be there to serve you, and I couldn't ask for any more. Whatever formula the Vinson family has, they need to keep it in a safe place because it's certainly working.
Come in to any of our 12 Adams Drugs locations. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net to find the location nearest you. Adams Drugs is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
At Guardian Credit Union, if it's important to you, it's important to us. We don't do banking differently. We do relationships differently. Want to secure a HELOC for home projects? So do we. Want to build your credit? So do we. Want to plan your next vacation? So do we. We're here to help with whatever's next, because whatever you want in life, so do we. Stop by any of our branches and let's plan your next step together. Guardian Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Housing Opportunity. NMLS 912757.
Hey there, this is Hannah Grantham with Forest Meadows Homes and Land. And since my partner Eddie Bader and I started advertising with Blue Water Broadcasting, We've seen the results from it daily. Blue Water Broadcasting has become a second family, and I recommend them to anyone looking to advertise their business.
Radio works. It's as simple as that. Call us to find out how radio can work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this. Listen close. You get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Great weather news. And the first beautiful night is really tonight with lower humidity and a low temperature down to about 64 by dawn. Tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, sunshine, blue skies, comfortable humidity, high temperatures in the middle 80s daytime, lows at night in the low 60s. What a great weather pattern after all that stifling heat and humidity of the last few weeks. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
So, did y'all see Erica Thomas's story she threw up there on 1819 News? It was picked up by Citizen Free Press, actually.
I didn't see it. Which one?
One yesterday?
It's popular kids video game, Roblox.
Yep.
Accused of being playground for predators. Covington County father details horrifying experience in lawsuit. So, and it looks very primitive. An online gaming platform created in 2006 is under fire for allegations of negligence in protecting children from predators. Roblox allows users to select quote-unquote experiences and play games in a virtual world. Users can create their own games and scenarios, making nearly any situation possible. It was created as a platform for children. However, adults, including child predators, are also using the platform. Parents have voiced concerns over the chat feature, claiming it allows users from around the world to communicate with their children. In one case, a Covington County father said his daughter was a victim of a predator. WDHN reported that the father filed a lawsuit claiming his 13-year-old daughter met an adult man on the platform. The father said the man sent the girl explicit images of himself, then attempted to rape her after meeting her in person. The girl was able to get away, but has suffered from mental health issues since the incident. No kidding. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill is suing Roblox for unfair trade practices, negligence, and unjust enrichment, alleging the platform is the quote-unquote perfect place for pedophiles, and claiming Roblox users can easily create accounts using fake birthdays.
Yep.
And this has been going on since 2006?
It's not just there. I think there's other platforms.
Oh, sure. Sure.
No.
But the AG of Louisiana said in a statement, due to Roblox's lack of safety protocols, it endangers the safety of the children of Louisiana. Roblox is overrun with harmful content and child predators because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. Every parent should be aware of the clear and present danger posed to their children so they can prevent the unthinkable from ever happening in their own home. Some scenarios, some experiences on the gaming platform offer violent scenarios, such as escape from prison, strip club fights, and school shooting simulators.
Wow.
Last year in Florida, an infant in Escambia County was seriously injured in his foster home after police said Tara Alexis Skies, 36, contacted her 10-year-old daughter on Roblox. The sheriff's office said Skies instructed the child to drop the baby on the tile floor. What in the world? Like, okay. Like you think like life's good. Most of the folks I meet are fairly normal folks, but like, what in the world is that?
Dark forces.
Yes.
Yep.
Powers and
Dark
principalities.
Forces and dominions.
Wow. Like, yeah, this is
you know, we're talking about animals. I always animals are much better with their young and with their society. They have an order that we have people that don't even deserve the title animal. It's sick.
Absolutely crazy. State Senator Clyde Chambliss introduced 2 bills in the 2025 legislative session to protect children on electronic devices.
Yeah.
Senate Bill 186, which was passed and signed into law, requires manufacturers of certain devices, including smartphones and tablets, to include a filter of the devices intended for use by a minor. The law also provides for liability and penalties. Senate Bill 187 was not passed. It would have required app store providers to verify users' ages, affiliate minor accounts with parents' accounts, and obtain consent from the parent account holder. Chambliss said he will bring the bill back in the next session. Chambliss said he isn't sure the bill's passage would have stopped this issue at this particular site. Quote, "There's no silver bullet out there that's going to stop all this." He's right. Because think about all the derelict parents. It'll just be like, whatever.
That's what it goes back to. It has to be policed internally.
Yep. Absolutely crazy. Now, I can't remember running into anything like that when I was on Xbox Live back in the old days.
Yeah,
Call of Duty and all that.
Yeah.
Like, never, of course, rented a lot of crazy stuff and people talking trash in crazy ways.
Grand Theft Auto, did you play that?
A little bit.
That sounds like the
I think
strip club
San
fights and
Andreas
stuff.
was the one when when I was freshman or sophomore in college. San Andreas came out.
Was that the big one?
Yeah, but there was a lot of the gaming chat rooms in general. That was just a predator site. I mean,
yeah. Man. Well, and I'm of the generation where AOL Instant Messenger was all the rage.
Sure.
And luckily, I never ran into anything like that.
It's good.
Luckily. But it's about staying on top, being vigilant.
Yep, vigilant.
And honestly, Bill Gillespie said something really profound when he's in the middle of an interview. Just dropped this wisdom, this nugget of wisdom is like the stuff that you learn that really matters in life is not going to be found on this phone.
You're right. That's absolutely right.
100%. These are false filters to the world. They're very useful. I use it all the time. Who doesn't use it all the time these days for the most part? But it is not the same thing as getting out there and actually experiencing
It's a
life.
surrogate for a lot of youth being raised by it. Yep.
So, man, I'm almost sorry I started reading that. That's
Would
just
you knowing what you know now, when did you get your first cell phone? How old were you?
Probably 10th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. And that it was just a flip phone.
Okay.
Like a
So,
big
yeah, you didn't
brick
have-
one.
yeah,
Wasn't even the
right.
cool one. Wasn't even the Razor.
Yeah.
It's like a big Sprint, like
Big
honking thing.
phone. Yeah. I remember those.
Remember they had the ones that had the plastic head on them?
Yeah,
Exactly
exactly right.
Motorola's, they were Motorola's, as I recall.
Well, the bricks, the Motorola's, those phones, you couldn't tear them up either.
Or the phones that were like in the first Matrix that kind of slid down.
Yeah,
like, click.
it slides.
Yeah, it was so cool.
The best I ever had, the government uses, classified government agencies use the BlackBerry. Used to use the BlackBerry, and I love that because that keyboard, man, it's so
Yeah,
easy to
everybody
get
loved
going.
the BlackBerry
Can't
keyboard.
Get going on
Yeah, my
everything.
dad had
Type
one
out
of
a
those
memo, man.
Blackberries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uncle had one of those Blackberries. By the time I get old enough to work on the phone, that's the iPhone.
Of course.
Pretty much. And by the way, if you don't do some basic phone hygiene, especially on your Android devices, I had to do this for my grandfather the other day. It's like
garbage.
Like the amount of malware that can sneak onto your
yeah.
phone if you are not vigilant. Like you need to just go through your app listing of what the heck is that? Delete it. Get rid of it. Like clear things up every once in a while.
And suggest the VPN. That's a big thing.
Yes.
Huge.
Well, and it's always just a good thing to do a reset. Like not literally reset your phone, but like do a reset of how you use it. Like think about it for a second.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time you've ever used it instead of just jumping back into old habits.
Well, another thing too, and I don't remember, it might have been Jonathan that told us this, that you should turn your phone off and on
Yes,
at least once a day.
it's important.
Just to clear the crap that's hanging on there that's waiting for you to turn it off.
Yeah. Man. Anyway, sorry to bring the mood down, but such is the world we live in. And I think Erica's write-up is poignant and very important for people to be aware of. How about this? Let's hit a quick break. Very quick one indeed, and we'll close this out.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
How would you like to get a half-price pizza in August at Pizza Perfect? Buy any large pizza and get a single-topping large pizza at half price. Pizza Perfect's buffet includes pizza, as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pizza Perfect is also available for pickup and delivery. Get a one-topping large pizza for half price with the purchase of any large pizza at Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. And this is a story that I just didn't get to last week, but it's actually something I didn't know as much as I watch all the health and fitness crap that I watch. But it's from the New York Post, and the headline reads, "The first place you start to get fat isn't your stomach."
Oh.
It's actually a different body part, and it causes a surprising side effect. Any guesses before I read this thing?
Liver.
Nope.
I was thinking organs.
Yeah. I don't know.
Close, though. Close, though, thinking about organs. You're very close.
I would think butt, but as you get older, you get a flat butt. So that's probably not it.
Well, not everybody.
No, yeah, this is true. No, this is true.
Man, dude,
true.
You got childbearing hips.
That's an awesome compliment. Isn't it? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I've been told that.
Well, let me just read through this.
Where's it at?
Because y'all are close, but not quite there. Forget muffin tops and thunder thighs. Weight gain starts somewhere you wouldn't expect. When you have too many calories, you overflow your fuel tank. The first fat that grows is inside your body. You can't see it, said Dr. William Lee, a physician and food scientist. When it starts to build up, where it starts to build up first might surprise you. So you're close, Troy. And for some, it's enough to cause trouble in the bedroom. When you gain weight and start to grow extra body fat, one of the first places that it grows is the back of your tongue.
Really?
Yeah.
Against the snoring?
Yeah. Unlike the flexible tip or the strong muscular middle of your tongue, the base of the tongue acts like a big fat pillow, he explained, helping chewed food slide down into the stomach. But this area is also a prime target for visceral fat, the hidden kind that builds deep inside the body. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which sits under the skin, this tongue fat is nearly impossible to spot with the naked eye. And yes, as you sleep, your tongue naturally relaxes. And if it's carrying extra fat, it can start to block your airway. So this could explain, like, when you get really heavy, you start seeing more and more sleep apnea.
Right.
And here's the sad thing. Like, you can diet, exercise, you could lose 40, 50 pounds. Most of it is going to be your subcutaneous fat under the skin.
Right.
That visceral fat is stubborn, and it's one of the last things to go away. And so, like, this is why the idea of, like, keeping it off is a good idea. And it's often, I didn't know it was the back of the tongue, but the gut and the internal organs and stuff.
I'm trying to understand how it could affect you in the bedroom. What are you going to do? Do you have to
sleep?
Lick? What?
No, sleep. Get your mind out of that gut.
Repetitions. Lick.
It's not fat. It's the sleeping. It's the sleeping.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Lee, the doctor here, says you wake up and you snort or you start to snore. This is what your bed partner notices.
Fat tongue.
Yeah. But that could help explain why obesity is considered the top risk for obstructive sleep apnea, which affects about 30 million Americans. And while it might sound harmless, the condition is no joke. Left untreated, can lead to serious health consequences, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, depression, cognitive decline, and even death. Yeah, you ain't sleeping. And you're almost like suffocating until your body goes, way up, and you wake up a little bit and you go back to the same cycle. It's bad stuff.
Let's call that a Tuesday night, Joey.
Weird Al might be able to do a Sir Mix-a-Lot. He could go, I like big tongues and I cannot lie.
Now there is a new, I was telling you about it at the shop. Like there is a new drug that's in the family of Ozempic and stuff.
I got it here.
Yeah. Terzatine or
I
something.
checked it out. It was really interesting.
Yeah, so that maybe they'll come up with something, but right now I think a lot of folks are a little skeptical of big pharma solutions. But that's the issue. Like it's very difficult to lose that visceral fat once you throw it on there.
Tirzepatide. Zepbound is the brand name, Lilly Medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently that targets visceral fat in particular if you take that supplement, and that's what you'll lose. So I don't know. I think a lot of folks should look into it. Like if check out if your partner has a fat tongue. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
This is something.
Hello.
I had a doctor test me. He says, we're going to try and help you get your A1C in order. I'm not overweight, haven't been overweight ever.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, here's Ozempic, try this. Okay. One test shot at the doc's office. Nothing happened in the gastro area for a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there have been other people that have many problems for the gastro. And the solution is this. Stop this pharmaceutical stuff. Eat right, exercise right, sleep right. Go back to the basics. And balsamic vinegar with olive oil a little bit every day, that's fine. Then you don't have to worry about these pharmaceutical things. So I have a commercial song for Ozempic.
Yeah.
As you know, all these pharmaceuticals, they want to have a catchy song. Here's mine. You ready? It's AI. Marketing the stupid AI. Everybody, AI is nothing but a bunch of opinions that have been collated, and they're giving it too much power. Anyway, I had to throw that in there. Do not stick a needle in your tummy to lose weight. Eat right, exercise right, go to the gym right, brother.
Brother. Bring it.
Take care.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Crawdad. So did we learn anything today?
Well, here's the thing about Cracker Barrel. They admit that they missed the mark with their
too late
with their customer outrage, because of customer outrage over their logo, the watered down logo. 3 different companies made that logo for them.
What?
That was, you know how many millions of dollars?
So they're retarded is what they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excuse me, pardon me.
But
what in the world is that?
That's the best you could come up with.
No, and folks are noticing it's happening at every old like restaurant. Like Pizza Hut used to be unique and cool, and now it's just the generic box.
Yep.
Taco Bell used to have its own unique look. Now it's just a generic box.
It reminds me of when they changed the apps on my phone. Like they all start looking exactly alike. My email looks just like my Get on the Internet app. Looks just like my Gmail app. They all look the same. Looks like my home app. I can't stand that. What's wrong with having a little bit of individualism?
When Cracker Barrel started offering beer and wine, I noticed. I said, I give it 5-10 years because its core value, its core customer base is obviously been.
If they would just get back to what people brought them to the dance with to begin with, their food and their service.
Stick to what you do, do it well, and don't change.
And both of them are suffering bad, so they're going to image.
I learned that I'm going to go home tonight and say, Robin, does this make my tongue look big?
Yeah. How do you think she's going to answer?
No, it looks fine. It looks fine, honey.
That tongue is fat.
You keep asking me stupid questions like that.
Intelligence officer, what's he doing here?
I'm gonna have to smack you. Well, I didn't mention this to the folks out there listening, but I also saw there's an autism warning issue for Tylenol use during pregnancy.
Wow.
So, use Advil or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like everything can kill you.
Yeah.
What is the deal with that? Like all the good stuff can kill you. Even all the stuff that's meant to help you, like do healthy things, can kind of kill you.
Too much of anything will kill you.
It all can kill you. Life can kill you.
So do nothing then, right?
That's it.
Oh, that's my motto.
There's
a lot of effort goes into doing nothing.
You're right. There is.
There is a lot of effort goes into that.
You perfected it.
Yeah, I'm quite good at it. What are you doing? Well, I'm living up to the role models of my youth.
Absolutely nothing.
Right. See, I said at the beginning of the show, it would be a family get together. We'd eat, maybe watch a little sports.
Yeah.
They'd play some cards, spades. And at around that time in the afternoon, as it's sneaking into the evening, there would be my dad, my uncle, his older brother, and my granddaddy, and they would all just be in the recliner, the couch, laid out.
Nap 30, baby.
And I'm like, one day this will all be yours.
This kingdom.
That's right.
Right. And I think that's what's so funny about life is as much as we can wax poetic about philosophy and theology and military affairs and all the political domestic issues and the latest health crazes, yada, yada, yada. Most of life is kind of sleeping and looking for food.
It really is.
Seriously.
Important things.
I'm trying to emulate my cat. He sleeps like, dude, he's just
10 hours
he's,
a day.
They got it figured out.
They call that crespicular. Active at dawn, active at dusk. And so I'm trying that, but it's not working very well.
Not working out?
No.
Yeah, but if you start wearing cat ears and bringing the litter box,
I'm not
I'm going to be very upset.
Not a fur file. Did you see before
You bring
we
a
go,
litter box, I'm using it.
The starting quarterback at Texas Christian University came out.
Yeah.
I'm a fur file. He's got a $2 million NIL, but he's fur file.
Like he likes putting on
He does
fake
this.
fur
He does
and
this.
stuff?
Yeah. He thinks he's a cat.
He thinks he's a cat?
Yes.
Like he licks
He
himself?
wants. He identifies as himself.
He does
as a
all
feline.
the things.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
All the things.
disturbed or
He
impressed.
sprays. Does he spray? You think?
Ooh. After Taco
I'm
Bell, I
sorry.
bet he does.
What's that smell? It smells like pine trees.
Somebody neuter him.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably has been.
Can't behave
Been
himself.
fixed.
Gum.
Yeah, true story.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Happy hour, Greg. They're next.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.